from Bangkok.
Let's go back to our main story now, and that's that second earthquake in Nepal. At least 50 people have died in that country in Nepal, another 17 in northern India. But officials say that number is expected to rise, and they're still trying to establish just the extent of the damage in Nepal. I'm joined now from Kathmandu by Swarnim Wagle, and he's from Nepal's National Planning Committee. Sir, thank you for joining us. What's the situation where you are now?
After that big quake on April 25th, people were expecting the aftershocks to recede a little bit. But the jolt yesterday of magnitude 7.3 was really shocking. It has terrorized the people. It has shaken the confidence of people who've slowly securing a degree of normalcy in their lives. It's really been psychologically devastating, what has happened yesterday.
So really, had you not anticipated that there could be a quake of this intensity? Certainly we heard that there were fears from people that there might be.
Absolutely. The big one was of magnitude 7.8. The expectation was the aftershocks would continue for up to a year at least. But the scale of the aftershock that we got yesterday of 7.3 magnitude was quite unexpected. In the range of 4 to 5 or even 6 on the Richter scale or the moment magnitude was expected, but not of the scale that we saw yesterday.
And I know that you are still trying to establish the situation, the number of people that have been killed, but how bad is the situation on the ground? Just give us some description of that.
There's been tremendous loss of life and property, as you have been reporting. At least 8,000 people have died after the first one. 18,000 people have been injured. The quake yesterday also caused, I think, at least 50 more deaths and about 1,500 injuries. So this is added to the original pain and loss. In terms of, it's the stock of private property worth up to $7 to $8 billion, just back of the envelope exercise. We're doing a more rigorous post-disaster needs assessment at the moment, overseen by the National Planning Commission. But there's just been, in addition to loss of life, the scale of damage to private property and public property, and equally importantly, our World Heritage sites, the historic monuments. Some of which are 1,500 years old, like the Changunarayan Temple and many others in the Kathmandu Valley have been completely demolished.
Okay, I'm afraid that is all that we have time for, but thank you so much for taking the time to give us that update. Swarnim Wagle from Nepal's National Planning Committee.